Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive.
Good to be diving in again.
Yeah, absolutely. Today, we're tackling a really heavy presence from Dr. Volcano's Tournament of Terror.
Silva. You can't really talk about the tournament without talking about him.
Exactly. Silva, known as the Azure Beast, Writer of Regret. I mean, what a name.
It certainly paints a picture, doesn't it? Ominous.
It really does. So our mission today, let's unpack the legends around him, really look at that brutal fighting style.
Brutal is putting it mildly.
Right. And maybe most importantly, speculate a bit. Why is he even in Dr. Volcano's tournament? What could someone like that possibly want?
It's a huge question.
Yeah.
And the sources we have, they're incredible, but also kind of contradictory, you know?
Totally. Vivid descriptions, these conflicting origins.
Yeah, a real sense of dread just reading about him. It makes him fascinating to analyze, but it's tough, like you're trying to pin down smoke. Or maybe fog, in his case.
Fog, yeah, that's a good way to put it. You almost can't start anywhere else but his appearance, his presence.
Oh, absolutely. It's overwhelming.
The sources really bring it to life. You almost hear it first, right? That low growl of his bite.
Before you even see him. An announcement.
Yeah. Then he appears, huge guy, apparently, like carved out of asphalt and thunder. Love that description.
It's very evocative. Black leather, the long dark hair.
But then the skin. Every source comes back to the skin.
The blue skin, yeah. And it's not just blue, is it? The descriptions are unsettling.
Unsettling is the word, like frostbite left to spread.
Or the sheen of a drowned corpse pulled from the depths. It's just chilling stuff.
It immediately tells you this isn't just some guy with a weird tan. There's something fundamentally wrong or different or cursed, maybe?
Exactly. It sets his immediate tone. Mystery, danger, something ancient, maybe. It's like the color itself is a warning sign.
Like you said, it's not just on him. It feels like it radiates from him. Changes the whole atmosphere.
It really does.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the core question, right? Where did it come from?
Okay, let's unpack this. Because the legends, wow, they don't agree at all. You get different stories depending on who you ask.
A whole tapestry of tales.
So the first one paints him as, well, tragic. A victim.
Right. The drowning story.
Yeah. Supposedly drowned young, rode his bike off a bridge into the dark water. They pulled his body out.
But maybe not all of him came back.
Exactly. One source, I think it was a ballad, said the water marked him, staining him with the color of the grave.
Oof. Powerful imagery.
Yeah.
Like he's forever touched by death or by the river itself.
It gives him this aura of loss, doesn't it?
It really does. And it connects to so much folklore, you know, the idea of water changing people, claiming something.
Like water spirits or things pulled from the depths.
Precisely. Beings caught between worlds. Marked by the cold, unable to fully rejoin the living. It suggests this deep, almost spiritual isolation.
Okay, but then there's theory number 2. Totally different vibe.
The Mercury theory.
Yeah. His mother drank contaminated water while pregnant, and it changed him from birth.
Touched by poison, born wrong, half metal, half man. That's how one account puts it.
So, not an accident later in life, but something fundamental right from the start, a birthright of toxicity.
And notice the contrast. Drowning that feels almost natural, elemental, even if tragic. Mercury poisoning, that's industrial, artificial, human error, or worse.
Good point. Is he marked by nature's power or by human contamination?
It really complicates things, doesn't it? You don't know if you're looking at a force of nature or a victim of pollution, in a way.
And then it gets even darker.
Oh, yeah. The third main story, this one adds guilt to the mix.
Right. The whispers say he killed someone, a bar fight gone bad.
And tried to hide the body in a quarry lake.
But when he went in after it, something else got him. Pulled him under, cursed him, left him blue.
So here, the blue isn't just a mark of tragedy or poison. It's retribution.
Yeah.
A supernatural punishment.
It completely shifts the perspective, right? From victim to perpetrator.
Absolutely. Suddenly his silence, his brooding presence. Could it be guilt? Is the regret in his title something he earned through violence?
It makes you wonder what's really going on inside that head. Is it sorrow? Or is it something much heavier?
Such different potential burdens to carry.
And you know, beyond these detailed stories, you talk to the old fighters, the ones who've been around.
They don't bother with the details, do they?
Nope. Just a simple warning. Blue men ride with death. Period.
Like it's just a known fact of the universe they inhabit. He's bad news. End of story.
So you have all these possibilities: drowned victim, poisoned child, cursed killer.
And it creates this figure who is, like that lore poem says, A man, a myth, a monster, nobody can say for sure.
That ambiguity is his power, in a way.
Exactly. It's not a flaw in the story. It is this story. It lets everyone project their own fears onto him. He becomes this vessel for dread precisely because you can't pin him down.
Okay, so that's the legend, the skin.
Yeah.
But what about the reality in the ring, when he fights?
Ah, yes. If the origins are mythic, the fighting is brutally real.
Brutality distilled. That's the phrase used. No flash, no performance.
None at all. It's pure function. Pure destruction.
A barrage of fists, knees, and suffocating chokeholds. It doesn't sound like he's going for style points.
Not even a little bit. He grinds people down. It's slow, methodical. He breaks them.
And the descriptions. They connect right back to the legends, don't they?
They really do. Every slam feels like pavement. Okay, brutal enough. But then every hold like being dragged beneath black water.
Wow. So it's not just pain, it's that drowning sensation again.
Exactly. Wrestlers saying the air gets colder, his hands feeling like the weight of the river itself.
It's like he brings the curse into the fight.
That's what it suggests, doesn't it? His fighting style isn't just technique. It's an embodiment of the very forces, the water, the cold, the dread that supposedly marked him.
He's not just fighting you, he's dragging you into his world.
A world of cold and silence. It makes him more than just a tough opponent. He sounds like an elemental force.
Which brings us to the really big question, especially in the context of Dr. Volcano's tournament. Why?
Why put himself through this? Why enter this specific high-stakes event? What could Silva possibly wish for?
Right. Because this tournament, it's about desires, ambitions, sometimes terrible ones. So what drives the Azure Beast?
The sources offer a few possibilities, and they're just as conflicting and intriguing as his origins.
The first one, maybe the most hopeful, is redemption.
The idea he wants release.
Yeah. Release from the curse that marked him, maybe he wants his color gone. Fighting for a chance to be normal, to undo whatever happened.
That's a powerful motivator. Redemption. Escaping a burden like that,
Yeah.
you can see how that would drive someone to endure almost anything.
Especially someone described as so silent, so burdened. Maybe the tournament offers a way out, a cure, absolution.
It makes sense. A universal desire for freedom from suffering. It could fuel an incredible desperate strength.
There's always a but with Silva, isn't there?
Always. The flip side. What if he's not trying to escape the curse?
What if he wants to embrace it, use it?
Spread it even. Some whispers suggest he wants to spread the drowning silence he carries to everyone who crosses him.
So not redemption, but power. Dominance through dread, using the tournament as a stage to inflict his condition on others.
It's a much darker possibility. Instead of escaping the abyss, he wants to be the abyss for others, wielding the curse as a weapon.
That suggests a deep bitterness, maybe, or just a terrifying acceptance of what he is.
A nihilistic turn, perhaps. If you can't beat it, become it, and make others feel it too.
And then there's the final theory, the one that the sources call the cruelest whispers.
Yeah, this one's chilling.
That Silva isn't even there to win. He's not after the prize.
He's there to drag someone else down with him.
Down to the bottom of whatever river he never truly left, just taking someone with him into the darkness.
That's profoundly bleak. Not redemption, not even power in the usual sense, just pure destructive despair or malice.
A suicide mission, but taking someone else along. Or proving his curse is absolute, inescapable.
It really twists that writer of regret title, doesn't it? Is he riding with his own regret, or is he planning to become someone else's eternal regret?
Makes that line, Silva's not riding, he's dragging your fate, hit even harder.
Absolutely. It casts this incredibly dark shadow over his participation. He might be the most dangerous person there, not just because he's strong, but because his goal might be utterly nihilistic.
So, wrapping this up, Silva, he's just this incredible knot of contradictions, isn't he?
Completely. The blue skin, the brutal style, the unknown wish. It all combines into this figure of pure dread and mystery.
The sources give us so much, it leaves us with so many questions. A man, a myth, a monster. Maybe all three.
And that's the lingering power of his story, isn't it? He forces you to confront these dark possibilities. Is he seeking freedom? Is he a force of destruction? Is he just empty despair looking for company?
It really makes you think, which version of Silva feels most real or maybe most terrifying to you? The cursed victim wanting release? The power-hungry monster?
Or the one who just wants to pull someone else under?
Exactly. So here's the final thought for you to chew on. If you found yourself facing Silva, knowing these stories, which potential motivation, redemption, power, or just dragging someone down would genuinely frighten you the most? Why?
Something to consider as Dr. Volcano's Tournament of Terror continues. And Silva keeps writing.